Alright, let's get into the outro solo of Joe Bonamassa's I Gave Up Everything for You Except the Blues. There's a lot of soloing in this song. There's 4 solos with an outro solo and an intro solo as well. Here is the outro solo. So we're going to start off with this big band blues chord. I couldn't tell you what it's called, but it's a major type. We're going to start with the ring finger here on the D string 10. The middle finger is going to be on the G string 9. The index finger is going to be on the B string 7. Okay, and the pinky finger is going to be on the high E string 10. So we only want to strum from the D string down. We're going to slide up to the chord. And we're going to stay here for pretty much the whole duration of the one chord. So it's quite a while. So you're going to be doing only all downstrokes. And then we have this massive climb with this chord. Okay, so here's how it goes. We're going to be maintaining this chord form the entire time. We're going to start with a hit here on 10, and we'll use the ring finger and pinky as our guide. Okay, so it's going to be 10, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's part 1. So it looks like this. Then we're going to go back to 11, 12, 13, back to 12, 13, 14, 15. So that part should look like this. Okay, once we've completed our climb, we're going to be staying with the same chord shape here on 15, okay? But we're going to be sliding into this. And then jumping back down with the same chord shape 2 frets to 13. Do it again. But this time we don't jump back to 13, okay? Now we're going to be sliding bar up to 17 on the G, B, and high E string, and we're going to tremolo pick it. We're going to finish that off with a bend on the high E string 20. We're going to bar with a ring finger 19 on the G, B, and high E string. And then we're gonna do a small bar here just on the G and B string on 10 on the G, 10 on the B. And then we're going to hit the D string, okay? Alright, here's the next section. It's going to start here on the 10th fret G string. We're going to hit that note by itself, and then we're going to do a pull off from 12 to 10 on the G string. We're then going to slide the ring finger from 12 to 14 on the G string. When we get there, the middle finger goes to 13 on the B string. We're going to repeat that again. We're going to slide again from G12 to G14. And then again, we're going to hit the 13th fret B string, and then we're going to hit the G string 14. So far. Okay, we're going to hit the 14 again. We're going to slide back to 12 and do a pull off to 10. And then we're going to hit 10 on the D string. 12 on the D string. 10 on the G string. Back to 12 on the D string. So that whole section should look like this. Okay, the next part. So we have a bend here on with full step bend on the B string 13. So we want to do a few bends here. One full step bend. When the bend is when you're holding the bend up, you're going to hit the note, and then we're going to hit the bend again, but it's going to be a release to a pull off. Okay. And then we're going to finish it with one more bend on the B string 13. So that section. Alright, the last section is a combination of overbending on certain notes. It sounds a little lazy and out of time. And this is how we do it. Okay, it's pretty difficult to do to land the correct pitches, so we'll try that again. So I'll show you how to play it, and then as you're playing it, just adjust your pitch to make it sound better than what I'm doing. I just learned how to play it like 20 minutes ago. Anyways, we're going to start with the B string 13. We're going to do a full step bend. We're going to drop the bend to half step bend. Bring it back up to full step. Here you have a choice. You can go over and do a full step on 14, which is the easiest, or you can do a step and a half bend on 13. Okay, so let's try it with hitting 14. So full step bend on 13, half, full step on 14. We're gonna drop it, and we're gonna hit a natural note here on 10 on the B string. We're gonna do a pre-bend on 13 on the G string, and we're gonna release it to a pull-off to 11. Okay, the pull-off, once we complete it, we're gonna do a half-step bend on the G string. Okay, so just to show you that one more time. Okay, the very last chord. So the very last chord, we put our index finger here on 10 on the A string, ring finger on the D string, 11, middle finger on the 10th fret G string, and the pinky finger here on 11 B string.